Hey y'all, Gravity, 8 day above ground living. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your Sunday morning. If you're in church, I understand. If you're getting right with the Most High, I understand. If you're praising Trump, I understand. If you're lambasting Trump, I understand. Hey MAGA, here's a word of advice for you from somebody that's neither. You should never go out and publicly say, if you don't agree with what Trump does, you were never MAGA. That sounds crazy. I don't care that he said for years, you know what? They're not supposed to have a weapon. That wasn't your job to go do what you did. And I'm saying you because you guys want to be proxy voices for him. Nah. This is your fault. And as you saw the thumbnail, we pointed out 4 large accounts, well, technically 3, and 1 schmedium account, because this schmedium account thinks that they are important. And we've got to prove to the schmedium account that you are what the problem is. What do I mean? All right. So if you were here with the 2 broadcasts last night, we showed how Trump basically patted himself on the back for bombing Iran, the nuclear sites. Okay. And of course, feckless Congress comes outside and says that he need to be impeached for this because he didn't check it with us, even though there's been clear examples of presidents doing this, just bombing people. But okay. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about how these influencers decided that getting in bed with the Trump administration was going to somehow be a boon to them, and now they're going to have to sit up there and try to figure out the best way and the best play to make sure that they don't lose their standing. So we'll start with old Jeffrey Mead, who is, for those who don't know, a peanut head shaped wannabe influencer of the masses, and don't nobody know him unless you see his videos pop up on TikTok or now on Twitter. Somebody who has no sway out here, who asks you to pay to learn how to be an influencer like him. Okay, dude. Then we expose the fact that he cannot go into a debate and actually win a debate, because when he's presented with information that he should have gleaned himself before getting into said debate, he says he's never heard of it and he had to go look into it. Cool. He's on X right now, putting up polls, talking about, was this a smart move? Then putting up another tweet talking about, oh, I understand that you're upset about this, but we also got to take this into context. No. Let's start with you, Peanut Head. You have been a MAGA supporter. You stay right there. You should be lauding this. It should be a beautiful thing for you. You should be able to go on your TikTok and this Twitter page and articulately teach the people why this was a smart move. And if you can't do it, that just lets us know that A, you have no concept of geopolitics, and 2, you're proving to everybody that it doesn't matter what goes on in the world, as long as Trump says it's the right move, you will say it's the right move. So we're done with Peanut Head, because he's way too easy. Now we're going to deal with the Siamese Coons. Oh yes, the Hodge Twins. Kevin and Keith. Whatever two of their names are. Okay. These two have been falling out with MAGA all week. We like it. Because as we have documented on this channel for many years, quote unquote conservatives like him were fake. They were grifters. But conservative movement, this is on you. Because as I've also highlighted on this channel for many years, y'all over there never vetted anybody. Y'all voices were silent when Obama was in office. We understand this. You couldn't get your rocks off lest you be called a racist. Okay, we get it. And then Trump comes along and he grifts over to the conservative / Republican side, and you finally got a voice. But while y'all were following this man in the street, you did not see the people jumping the barricade. And who jumped the barricade? All these liberals who were sitting there saying BLM is great. All these people that were kissing Obama's ass. All these people who came out of these so-called woke institutions like colleges, who couldn't get a voice on the left because by the time they were ready to say something, it was already saturated. They would just be empty Facebook posts getting about 15 likes, or hoping that one of those big left accounts would retweet their stuff and they get a shot. So they went over to the right, faked being conservative. Bet you if you ask them over a beer, they can't tell you what being a conservative is. They'll just give you the mainstream version. But y'all didn't care because you needed voices, so you threw money and prominence at them. Now, considering that you didn't vet them, so you could figure out what level to deal with them at, here you are fighting with them online and saying how much of traitors they are. I don't understand how you're a traitor to a political ideology, but okay, I get it. And those two are just another example of y'all giving the wrong people the wrong spotlight. I hope you do with that information what you want. Because again, it's too easy to destroy those two. And if you need a lesson on how to destroy them, go look up what Sonny Johnson did to them last year when it came to the H-1Bs. If you ever need to know how dumb they are. But that's okay. We're done with them. Let's get to the white woman in the thumbnail. Oh, we're going to go racial this morning. Yes, we are. Kim Iverson. I'm going to save the final shot over the barrel after I'm done with her. Another one. Kim Iverson. I'm going to say this for you conservatives, because I know most of y'all don't research, but I do. But I'm not going to tell you what I found out. I hope y'all go research who Kim Iverson is and realize how you got suckered. And once again, the conservative movement got hoodwinked by a pretty face. And I say that loosely, very loosely, because she's not a standard of beauty, but we're not here to really insult people this morning. Yet. Kim Iverson in the thumbnail said, now she could be trolling. We're gonna give her that little bit of grace on a Sunday morning. So see, if I did this tomorrow, I would have said she's lying. But we're gonna give her some grace on a Sunday morning. She says she's gonna vote straight Democrat in the next election, which happens to be November 3rd, 2026. I don't see her doing that, but yeah, we're gonna give it to you. Yes, sir. I'm making a huge impact. I will get to you in a second, Matt, since you want to try to interrupt me. I'm going to get to you in a second. So you stay put. Make sure you don't burn yourself with the coffee that you stole. But Kim Iverson now is upset at Trump while she was sitting on X and Rumble kissing his ass because he bombed Iran. I can't wait until she becomes a DEI reporter. I can't wait because MAGA, do a couple more tweets, Kimmy, they're going to call you DEI. And they're going to call you a hack. And then they're going to go sick Howard Stern in the face, a.k.a. Laura Loomer. They're going to go sick her after you. And I will be here to cover that because that's going to be great content. I love white on white crime. We're done with her. Now, last but certainly not least, because he is least, we have Pancake Critter, a.k.a. Terrence K. Williams, who can't tell a joke to save his life. If he was in Saw, he'd be the first one that got eliminated. But that's okay. That's not what we're here for. Pancake Critter. This fool, you saw the tweet I put in the thumbnail. Beautiful tweet. He said he can't sleep because Trump bombed Iran. Okay, Pancake Critter. I hope you realize that God is tapping you on the shoulder. Well, he's smacking you because you're small. But he's telling you, thou shalt not worship false idols. He's telling you to wake up out of your delusion of coonism. You, family, I woke up this morning. Besides that tweet, I saw another tweet. That man said he cannot sleep. He asking people at 5 o'clock in the morning, how much sleep have you gotten since Trump bombed Iran? Something to that effect. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, bro, go to sleep. You allegedly run a business. You need to get ready for Monday. And as I outlined yesterday, if we get into a full-fledged war with this country, nobody's going to buy your product. You need to figure out an exit strategy right now. Which is probably going to be Hollywood, but, you know. This is MAGA. I got 8 hours of sleep last night combined because I had woke up around 4 o'clock. And then I just woke up around 9:30. And I went to sleep around 11. I got 8 hours sleep. I feel wonderful. I love this fast. I'm going to do another one today. Shout out to Brother Tory. He's been cooking Pancake Critter for the last 2 weeks. Pancake Critter, you are a sad black man. And the reason why I say he's a sad black man is because no black man has that much white worship. I've never seen it. He has that much white worship about a president and can't defend nothing that he does outside of saying, I voted for him and I don't regret my vote. Okay, motherfucker. Okay. That's wonderful you don't regret it. I hope you don't regret it when they bomb us. I hope you don't regret it because this decision he did yesterday is going to get our servicemen hurt. I hope you don't regret your decision then. I want you to tell your 1.5 million followers, yeah, they said 30 servicemen died, but I don't regret voting for President Trump. So you basically told them that it's okay that you voted for President Trump. They were just a sacrifice. Got it. But knowing him, he'll bring up Biden. Knowing him. But that's okay. I'm done with him. Go back to Marx. Since Marx, whatever, he decided to try to fuck with me. We're going to have fun this morning. Come on in here, MAGA. Let's have fun. So, as I'm driving, I saw this. Matt said, so happy for people like you making such a huge impact on the community and doing such a good job making USA today. That was sarcastic. We already know what that is. Almost 100 people in the room listening to me and getting knowledge, and he can't do it. Okay, Matt, since you ran away because you stole that coffee from Starbucks because coffee's so damn high, let's talk tea. I've made an impact in my community. Not just by talking into a mic. No. I've had feet on the ground. From volunteering to teach kids how to play tennis, from helping tutor kids, from advocating for kids not to think just about college, but also go to trade schools when it wasn't popular to do it. Now everybody wants to do it. I put in my work. This is just another avenue for me. Now, if you don't like it, tough shit. You could be like Pete Hegseth this morning, kissing Trump's ass in the Pentagon because he needed a photo op. Yeah. By the way, if y'all want to see an embarrassment display of the Trump administration, watch that press conference this morning. Pete Hegseth acting like he gave the order. And because it was successful, Trump went and took credit for it. That's how he's acting like. Oh, by the way, they're killing Tulsi. By the way, they're giving her the business online. They're calling her Hillary in whiteface. Beautiful. Yes, Marv, I have a zesty voice, yet you're listening to a zesty voice. Are you into men? I understand it's Pride Month. I get it. You should release yourself. I understand you watched Tu Wong Fu yesterday and you had the Kleenex next to you. I get it. Release yourself. We will be here for you. We don't hate on gay people. There have been prominent gay Americans that have assisted in the advancement of this country, like James Baldwin, like Harvey Milk, until one of y'all took him out. We're not upset at gay people. So you talking about zest and all this. You know how much pussy you can get acting by yourself and as yourself? They'd actually give it to you. Just lie and tell them you're bisexual. It's okay. But anyway, this is them, family. I told y'all they can't explain this. Go back and look at the title of the live. They can't explain this. They can't figure out the play. I will tell y'all the play again. This just made bricks stronger. The art of deception. Let's go. Wallow J, they ain't gonna put up them likes, man. I'm speaking too much truth. They're not gonna give me likes. They give me likes, I get in the algorithm that they gonna not be away from me. But that's okay. Saudi Arabia came out this morning. They condemned it. Let's go. Saudi Arabia took the money. Now they're going to try to play moral high ground. BRICS just got stronger. Let's go. They're going to shut down the Hormuz Strait by Tuesday. Oil is fixing to jump. Let's go. I might, you know what? I might troll y'all tomorrow and just leave up the Dow Jones playing on the channel till it closes. I might just do that. Because when that market opens at 9:30 tomorrow morning, that price is going to crater. Woo! Let's get it. I need this. How y'all crypto niggas be saying it? Buy the dip. You better mortgage the crash. Boy. I didn't say hormone straight. Jesus Christ. I said Hormuz Strait. Hormuz Strait. It is a waterway between Egypt. I'm sorry, not Egypt. It's a waterway in the Middle East where Iran transports its oil and its imports, exports. And where Europe gets a lot of their gas from. That's what they use when they get their gas from the Middle East. If Iran, since they control it, shuts that shit down, woo! Europe is going to go into free fall. And it's going to reverberate on us. Asia will get hit a little bit. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Because war is good. Again, we will explain it again. We did it last night. We did it the day it happened. And people will put a 1 in the chat if they heard me say this. When Trump gave the Middle East all that money, he also gave the military-industrial complex free reign to do whatever the hell they wanted. And that includes Saudi intelligence. And here we are. Our data's over there in the Middle East. He just bombed them. And now the military-industrial complex is set to make trillions of dollars if we go into a full-fledged war. Again, the play was not only to make BRICS stronger, but Trump wanted a war on his ledger. He is the only president in the last 40 years that did not have a war on his ledger. Every one of the other presidents in that 40-year gap had a war that they started. Or it started under their administration. He never had that. I love it. Who's ready to go back to them 2006 prices on gas all over the country? Who's ready for it? California, I love y'all, but I hate y'all too. Get ready for that $8 gas. That's your man. And the reason why I say that's your man, California, is because you had a bunch of fake ass conservatives and somewhat real conservatives run out of that state instead of fighting. They ran to the southeast. And they out there talking about, hey, Trump is my guy. Great. Now you get to stand with him. Iran already talking spicy. They talking about, I'm going to bomb you. Americans need to watch out. We coming. They pulled the Booker T on this man. We coming for you, nigga. Now we got to go deal with it. Watch your asses in the train station. But anyway, good morning to the room. I know I always forget to ask that. But how do y'all feel? I know some of y'all said y'all had good sleep last night, but how do y'all feel? We're gonna steal a Pancake Critter's move this morning. How do y'all feel? If you got your supplies, you should be feeling good. If you didn't get your supplies, you still got a few days. I'd go get it now. They're gonna start slowly creeping up the prices. I need this. Israel said, now, Israel said that Iran was calling them and basically giving them the FU over the phone and then hanging up. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Well, just reading some of them tweets where they said that they have information on this, it just makes it funnier. How you get trolled on the phone by somebody bombing you? That's crazy. That's y'all's Trump. This is the behavior Trump elicits from people. Everybody does good business. He come outside and everything gets chaotic. But I know, come Monday morning, there's gonna be a whole bunch of people talking about, hey, this was a good thing. We this is great, or this was bad. He's gonna bomb us. They still missed the play. I said, Ross said, Netanyahu got his wish, right? And Netanyahu don't even realize he's about to get replaced. But we gonna be quiet on that, because I want that to play out. I need the people of Israel to get to this man and tell him you a scumbag. What's that you said? Iran just joined the chat. Listen, we ain't fucking with y'all. So if you want to stay, you can stay, but just know you about to get some shrapnel. Pun intended. Because y'all are stupid. And the reason why I say y'all stupid is you let the US influence your politics by installing leaders and giving the CIA way too much power. I need y'all to correct that. That's wonderful. Nobody uses Yahoo. I agree with you. That's why I use DuckDuckGo. Now, tell me something else. Say something intelligent for me. We use news sites over here. Why don't you go look at my last broadcast where we were watching Fox News, where we were going around and looking at articles. I do that all the time. People will tell you this. Yeah, all right. Of course I got work today, man. The work don't stop. Of course. It's 2 checks and no checks. I'll actually put that on another t-shirt. We got like 4 ideas now. We're going to put that 2 checks and no checks. Come on now. You need to impeach Trump. Leave that son of a bitch right there. Let me help y'all. Those calling for his impeachment, y'all don't even realize something. You're making him look better. We don't need that. No, we don't. What's the temperature today? I heard it's going to be 90. Right now, it is 83. They say it's about to hit like 90, 92 today. So I'll be inside, so it's all good. Then the best part, family, y'all got to hear the best part with the MAGA supporters. They heard that man say, and we all heard it yesterday, say pray to God. They out there making up memes talking about pray for Trump. Huh? If that ain't idolatry, I don't know what it is. So I go to Slave Manual real fast. I pull up that book of Daniel when you talk about invasion. We in trouble, fam. Let me help you Trump supporters and MAGA out that are cool with this. If this man turns this into a religious war, we're done. I'm just going to warn y'all now. Joseph Reed, I'm glad you said that. Both sides are just as equally corrupt. Jeremy, let me help you since you're doing exactly what I thought you'd be doing, sitting on the couch. You're sweating right now. I've already helped. I told people this was going to happen last year. I also told people that all that tariff talk was bullshit. All y'all are focused on is that damn Iran now. Where them tariffs at? I'll wait, Jeremy. You're on the couch. You're comfortable. You can go look this up. Go get me information on who relented to his tariffs. Go ahead. Who joined? This is what y'all voted for. He's going to get us into a war because the tariffs didn't work. All that bloviating talking about you gonna pay 145, you gonna pay 60, you gonna get 55. It's not working. Them countries told him to fuck off. So how do you quickly infuse money into the American economy? You start a war. This is nasty. Joseph Reed, I love how y'all keep bringing up Biden and Kamami. Let me help you. I didn't vote for Kamami because I knew she was going to bomb Iran too. Biden didn't give a shit about Iran. And I hate Biden. But he got 2 wars popping off during his administration. He know better. Let's not bring up the Democrats right now. Let's see their play tomorrow. Because they're pissed. But they're also happy because they're about to make some serious money. They're watching y'all right now and me debate this stuff. And they're sitting there right now at brunch laughing. They talking about Democrats were locked out of this. I'm going to repeat that. You got people outside saying that the Democrats got locked out of intelligence briefings about this attack. I want to ask y'all this question. Where in the hell in DC does people not know what's going on with the government that work in the government? Especially at that highest sector and that high a level. You gonna tell me nobody knew? Trust me, they're yelling right now saying that Trump did this without our authority. Okay, they texting that motherfucker right now saying good job, Mr. President. Oh yeah, I saw him. I remember that. Oh boy. Tim Allen's career. Nobody's playing whataboutism except the people in the chat who want to tell me about Biden. Biden is eating ice cream at 10 o'clock in the morning. Let that man slowly wither away. He gone. Matthew, how is it a violation of the Constitution? Okay, let me ask you a question, Matthew. Was it a violation of the Constitution when Obama killed Gaddafi? And I want you to explain to me yes or no. Who's paying these people? The military-industrial complex. Halliburton, the Carlyle Group, Bilderberg, the Davos. You want me to keep going? Trump is a puppet. People have been telling y'all that for years. He's a puppet. Okay, Morgan, what is Iran building? Answer me this. Okay, great. Hold on. I want you to explain to me, Morgan. We're gonna have an intelligent conversation. Oh, don't erase it now. Tell me. Go ahead. We're gonna have it for you. Where is this weapon I was told for 30 years Iran had? Where is it? What if they just wanted to build nuclear sites so they could provide power to the people and be able to sell what they get out of it on the open market, like we do? How do you know they were building nukes? Your government's telling you that. Just like the government told us that Saddam had weapons of mass destruction and we still ain't found any. And he dead. Where is the proof? Your director of national intelligence said that she didn't see it. They didn't see it. Now all of a sudden she's saying they're there. And you don't think that was a lie. All right. Just like Obama lied and said that Gaddafi was a threat. Where the hell was he threatening? To help Africa rise up? Okay, that's a threat. Go kill him. All right, cool. Tell me the threat Gaza was. What's the threat? The threat should be bricks, but he's too pussy to go see him. All of y'all can repeat that for me. No, sir. That's not a whataboutism. That's called an analogy. Maybe you need to know what it is. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ. No, Pinky. Tulsi Gabbard literally testified in front of Congress and said there was no nukes there based on their intelligence. Trump ripped her a new one on that plane and said that they were close. Then all of a sudden she came out last week and said that, yes, they were close. That's why people are saying that she's acting like Hillary. You can go follow the thread. We do it over here. Good, Jennifer. Tell us the threat Gaza was. A bunch of people that got bombed out of their homes by Israel on the daily. Tell me what threat Gaza was. Go ahead. This should be fun. This should be fun. Oh, Israel was attacked. Okay. I asked her to tell me the threat Gaza was. She tells me how Israel was attacked. That's Gaza's fault. Got it. Not the government. That's Gaza's fault. Got it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, Angelica, let's debate facts. Tell me the threat Iran was. This should be easy. Trump is telling y'all everything. This should be easy. Tell me the threat. Now, Eric, as I tell people on this, do not insult yourself like that. You shouldn't label yourself a sub 60 IQ. Okay, it's okay. Morgan Chandler, that's a very simple question to ask. Why won't Palestinians be accepted everywhere else? Because they want them to mess up and build their own country. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like when America tells other people that try to come here, we can't accept you, go back home. Y'all don't have a problem with it then. You shouldn't have a problem with these other Muslim countries saying, stay home, fix Palestine, and go fight for your country. There's nothing wrong with that. So I don't know what you're asking. But that's okay. You're watching an Israeli prime minister who was Americanized do the same thing that they do over here, and they all cool with that because another country bombed them. Yeah. Okay. I'm selling the truth, anarchy. Okay? Unlike y'all, I don't sell wolf tickets. I sell the truth. I make people think. Thinking is a lost art in this country. Toni Morrison was a female. Chris McRae, Toni Morrison was a female. A black female at that. She don't talk about politics. She was saying dumb shit. But anyway. I just told y'all the truth. You see how y'all don't listen? I tell you the truth again. This only made BRICS stronger. And this was to justify a war because the tariffs aren't working. So to get money into the U.S. economy, you go to war. That's the truth. Why do you think all of a sudden people are comparing him to Bush? That just didn't come out of thin air. Bush squandered the goddamn surplus he was left with. He had to infuse back the money. So he became the puppet to go throw us into a war to get money to enrich everybody and to keep the economy afloat. Yes, we are lucky to have me, because you go in front of people who are just going to lie to you all day. You like that. You like being lied to. Yes, you can make the nuke go away. Jesus Christ. Ask Japan how they did it. But it's okay. Morgan and the rest of y'all, when the shit happens the way I said it, it's okay. Maybe that'll spur you to start doing some research. Where? Prove it. Jennifer, go prove it. Prove they were building it. Oh, man. We're back to that point again, after I just explained it. Your own government can't even tell you if they were building it or not, but Jennifer Shaw knows. Some peon in America knows. All right. All right. 60%. That's a nuke. 60%. Okay. I wish we could fight wars with 60% missiles. Country tough, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but again, you can't spell tough correctly. You're trying to spell like Ebonics, and I don't even know what you're writing. But okay. Ma'am, we have evidence of dinosaurs existing, correct? Do we not have evidence? Are they not archaeologists right now taking grant money, pulling up bones out of the dirt and putting it in a natural history museum all around the country? See, that's called proof. Prove to me that they had a nuke. Go ahead. Since you're in the intelligence community in DC and your zip code starts with a 2, prove to me that they had a nuke. Go ahead. Prove it. Shouldn't be that hard. She's still saying 60. 60% is not a nuke. The man even went on TV, said they were enriching uranium. They didn't enrich it. That means it's not viable. It's not stable. They haven't gotten past that yet. Jesus Christ. North Korea got nukes. Let me help you, Jennifer, since you don't know and you don't understand how this works. Why would they need to fire off a nuke when they have hypersonics? Maybe you don't know that. They got hypersonics from Russia. Why would they do that? Hypersonics are worse. You can't stop those. You can stop a nuke. What do you mean? You better go look this up. I see what. Never mind, fam. Never mind. Okay. She just said they don't have hypersonics. So what do you think was bombing Israel last week? Do you think those were regular missiles? When Israeli intelligence even confirmed those were hypersonics. That's why some of them got through. You're right, though. They don't have it. You're right. You're right. Now she gonna tell me Russia don't have hypersonics, boy. Jennifer, I fuck with you heavy. That's just the type of ignorance that Trump preyed upon, and that's why he got in. Oh my God. Jim, no, we don't. The hypersonics that China is developing, we don't have the capacity to stop it. If they fired 100, at least 3 of them will get through. We don't have the capacity to stop them. I think you're thinking of ICBMs. I think that's what you're thinking of. That's okay. Sometimes I get confused. Hypersonics, the American government has already admitted hypersonics are very difficult to stop. Why do you think he wants the Iron Dome? He needs another layer of protection. Right, China can't build roads, but they figured out enough to build up infrastructure around the world. There's a difference between building it and it collapsing, and they can't even get it off the ground. There's a difference. I get it. I get it, though. I understand. Trump told you on the mainstream media was a lie. So you just forewent all news unless he tells you. I get it. I went past that. I didn't listen to that idiot. I said, I'm going to go look this shit up myself. Next, y'all going to tell me China's army can't kick our ass. That's the next thing y'all going to tell me. I just listened to lies? You mean research? Over decades of shit that already happened? Those were lies. Okay. All right. You're right, Tyler. I'm listening to lies. Okay. Wake up. We all look suspicious. That's why the cops stop us. That's why the cops fuck with the citizenry every day. We all look suspicious. Hey, it's fine. Jennifer, I'll be live tomorrow. You can show up. We can chat about this live. And I'll prove to you that they have hypersonics. But then you're going to tell me they don't work. They're at 60%. That's what you're going to tell me. They're at 60%. What time is it? 10:38. I got a few more minutes. But anyway. Nah, Red Dragon, don't waste your time. Don't do it. Don't do it. Again, if MAGA didn't tell them, they're not gonna know. All they need is some idiot in a train station with a dirty bomb. And we're going to have boots on the ground. What time y'all want me to do this? Since Jennifer don't want to believe me. I'm free all day tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow. I actually have one live I have to do. We're going to laugh at Joy Reid tomorrow. I'll have the rest of the day. We can show. You know what? That's what we'll do. That'll be my talk segment for tomorrow. How powerful is Iran really? We're going to go through their history and we're going to show it. So You, the American people, since your government won't tell you, you'll understand the threat that Trump is trying to impose on us so he can make some money. Tyler, I can't teach you nothing because you're not receptive because I'm not white. I understand. You think I'm lying. It's okay. You won't go research this for yourself right now because you have picture-in-picture on your phone to go look this stuff up and tell me where I'm lying at. You're just going to say, do you listen to yourself in all caps like we care that you're yelling? Shut up, Pat. Yes, I'm a bigot. You're right. You're right. Sure, open source, you can come back up Jennifer tomorrow too. Because it's funny that you're telling me that I'm giving misinformation and you heard what I said. You could have ran and showed everybody that I was lying, but you can't do it. But if I told you that you can't grow no crops, you're going to show me the proof, right? Based on your name. Y'all were taught not to trust the news, correct? For a decade, you were weaned on Trump saying that the mainstream media is fake news, including his favorite Fox News. So your brain conditioned you not to go look at anything in print or on video because there may be a slant to it. And you're missing out on valuable information. And I'm trying to tell y'all, go outside and go look this stuff up. It's there for you. But you won't do it. You're afraid of what you're going to find. And it's okay. All right, Tyler, since you're really looking for attention, I'm going to give you attention this morning. This nigga said CNN when I just mentioned Fox News. Hey, open source, I can't grow fruits and vegetables. I literally told y'all we watched Fox News yesterday. So go ahead and tell me I'm lying. We barely use CNN. ML, he doesn't need Congress to go bomb something. Again, presidents have done this before. They've bypassed Congress and go bomb stuff. Let me ask you a question. Did he need Congress to go bomb Somalia when he first got in? Did he need Congress for that? Because if he did, why aren't they screaming that he bombed Somalia? No, Donnie's enviable idiots are not over. They still have jobs today. No, he didn't. Yeah, he bypassed Congress. He still did it. He bombed Yemen. He didn't need Congress for that. In his first term, the first week, he bombed Syria. He didn't need Congress for that. I'm the broke one, but you're a llama. Who got the more fucked up life? You better watch out. There's poachers right now trying to kill your ass. Okay, Okie, you're right. We're the world police. And what happens to the police from time to time? Do they not get obliterated? Just saying. This fool said I'm a bot, yet you could see me. And this ain't AI, but I know, Pat. I get it, Pat. I get it, Pat. Your last name tells you and us and me exactly how your brain operates. Flat. Smooth brain. You can ice skate on his frontal lobe. Where is Oksana Bayou? I need that. Why did he bomb Iran? To get money into the economy. That's why he bombed it. It ain't about no damn nuke. The tariffs are not working, since I have to say it again because people came in late. The tariffs aren't working. How do you infuse money into the economy? A war. The military-industrial complex they were doing the Birdman when he went to the Middle East because they knew what was going to happen. The defense contractors have been hurting. Russia's not going to let them in. Ukraine is not going to let them in because they're going to get risked getting bombed on. Israel ain't really fucking with them. And you can't have a military contractor from the U.S. in Gaza. There's no money there. Iran is easy pickings right now. But it's okay. Y'all gonna find out very soon. Yes, war sucks, but it's profitable. Ali, they don't need them. I think y'all not understanding this. They don't need Hamas and Hezbollah. They've got bricks. But okay. They have so many factions they can just send at troops. They don't need Hamas and Hezbollah. War is about resources. Okay, fine. Since I'm lying, when Iran shuts down the Hormuz Strait, right? Y'all can tell me I was wrong when gas prices don't go up. I will apologize. Well, Paul Richards, I won't say Russia is going to join. We don't know yet. They said that they're monitoring the situation. I'm not sure they're going to join that. Not sure. Because you don't want to give Trump an end around to try to fuck with Russia. You don't want to do that. If I'm Russia, I'm focused on Ukraine. Stay over there. Stay out of this. Let the Middle East deal with that. I actually have a Toyota Corolla, not a BS. But that's okay. And it is stopped. We're not moving. I know I have my hand on the steering wheel, so it looks like I'm driving up. We're not moving. Yes, ML, it is about power, but it's mostly about resources. No, it's not World War III. Not yet. If a lot of bricks gets in, then we might have World War III, but nah. This ain't World War III. This is another U.S. versus the Middle East skirmish. This is what it is. They didn't close it yet, no. Not yet. They only put the approval through. They're probably going to close it tomorrow or Tuesday. P-power, we really don't have any power, really. And Trump's tariffs is showing the whole world we have no power. But, IRA, that's a good thing to invest in, IRAs. That's a good thing to invest in. Now, did you mean the Iranian Revolutionary Guard? Because those son of bitches I don't want on the ground. Those motherfuckers, they will shoot and they will do the and they will fuck you up. I don't want to see that. Keats, no, I don't think tariffs work. That's why I've been shitting on him the last year about tariffs. And again, family, they're proving to us that reading comprehension is an act that W said you don't need that. Just go forward with your social promotion. Do you think Iran can ship dirty bombs to the U.S.? You have the materials here. You could just build it here. You don't have to ship it there or ship it here. The U.S. has been selling uranium and plutonium to our enemies for decades. ML, they're not hurting me. I told myself I got my family right. We good. We tariff proof essentially. Because I made adjustments, and I told my people here that were here, I told them that this was coming, make adjustments. They're good. That's why they're not stressing out. It's the rest of them. And by the way, since you're Dutch, maybe you can answer this for me. What is the Dutch feeling about Trump talking about taking Greenland? That's what I want to know. And then I'm going to work. Sacha, the reason Trump was trying to push those tariffs because he thought he could come back after 4 years, after he thought the whole world stopped because he lost the election. He thought he could come back in and big boy everybody. They were like, bro, we've been making money for 4 years. We don't need you. We're good. Shakib, Denmark literally has the rights to Greenland. So I don't know what you're talking about. And never mind. Because you're right. There's no Dutch people in Denmark. You're right. That has nothing to do with them in that area of Europe. That has nothing to do with them. You're right. Okay. Because they're not next door to each other. They don't trade nothing. They don't talk nothing like that. All right. Got it. Because the Netherlands shouldn't have any say in that. You're right. Because that's going to affect them too. Nothing. All right. Let me help you, Oki. You take, if y'all take Canada, this country takes Canada, you do realize a Republican will never win another election again, right? Yeah, y'all do know that. I'm just saying. Bailmaster, you shouldn't be talking about nobody begging for money and you sitting in jail right now. This nigga come in here talking about stop begging for money when I didn't even ask for nobody give me money today. He saw an AI prompt and thought I was asking for money. And his name is Bail. Nigga, stay out of jail. What do you mean that part of Canada is conservative? He wants to take the whole country. The whole country is mostly liberal. But okay. All right. Okay. I love how y'all want to keep taking all these countries and you don't even understand you're taking the politics with it. All right. Cool. So you're for more degeneration of the youth because they have red light districts in Canada that you want to import here. That's what you want to do. Okay. I mean, I'm all for a good poutine every now and then, but I mean, come on now. I don't want the Toronto Blue Jays as an American team. Let them stay in Canada. They're doing fine in Canada. They have the plug to the people. Let them stay there. They're already pissed off that they can't go to Montreal no more. Let them have it. It's okay. We understand, ML, that you guys are a different culture. We understand. And you guys are looking out for your own interests, which you should be doing. That's good. What do you mean they won't be allowed? You finna tell them what to do? Canada. Let me tell you something, Amy. You tell Canada they can't have their red lights no more, they gonna sick all the moose on us. Them feral ass bears they have up there, them real bears, the ones where you hit them about 7 times in the chest and they don't go down, yeah. I don't need that. We good. Let them have the red light. I don't need no moose sending me to the upper room. I don't need that. Motherfucker, You tell Canada be like, oh, no red lights, huh? Okay. Y'all watch Fifth Avenue in New York. That moose gonna be flipping over taxi cabs at Ubers. What? What free money? The hell are you talking about? ML, we already know that. It ain't us. It's the government. That's why we laughing. Most of us in America know we ain't the center of shit. It's this old entitled arrogance they got. We want them to fall. No, Shakib, they want, no, this is the thing. They wanted to annex Canada and Greenland so they could go do content from them places. Didn't Tim Pool go over there? That's it. Motherfucker, you got a passport. You could just go to Canada and do content if you want to do it. Like, y'all gonna be going up there doing tundras. They're gonna be doing tundra lives. Jesus Christ. All these cornballs, man. But y'all made them stars. Not y'all. Y'all all right. I'm talking about MAGA and them. They made them stars. Now they gotta deal with them. Are you singing us? Chris is about to sing 50 Cents in the club. You gotta keep writing more goals. Do I want my reparations? Yes, I gotta go to Jamaica and go get the real ones and go to Europe and Africa and Asia to go get mine. So yes, I want my reparations. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ. Do I watch Geopolitics? This channel is Geopolitics. Now, don't ask no more stupid questions. No, name me. You're singing Many Men. I said in the club. What y'all eat over there? What y'all Dutch people eat over there? Before you go, because I cook for a living. What y'all be eating over there? Was the Persian Gulf main focus? Money. Power and influence. That's why they went into BRICS. Money, power, influence. The Belt and Road Initiative. That's why they went into it. That's why Trump and them secured a over $1 trillion deal to take our data and trade it for Saudi intelligence over here. That motherfucker said herring fish. No, he didn't. Don't lie on that man. Please don't lie on that man. I want to hear what he eating. I don't want to hear none of that smoked herring. I don't want to hear none of that. Nah, he ran. God damn it. I want to know. Wile E. Coyote. I see why you keep falling off the cliffs and you let that purple hair nigga always make you look like an asshole. Don't talk no more. Anyway, I gotta go to work. Why y'all making fun of Suriname? What's Suriname? See, even in geopolitics, other small ass countries catch strays. By the way, Trump put tariffs on them, by the way. But anyway, hope y'all will be here tomorrow when we talk about how powerful Iran really is. How often in my life? Shit, the way it be going, a day. But tomorrow we will be on the StreamYard, so most of you trolls won't even see it unless you subscribe to the channel. And we're going to have fun. Probably going to do that around maybe 3 o'clock. Maybe we'll do the 3 o'clock. The drive time talks. How powerful is Iran really? Shut up. Don't talk no more. Okay? Now go fall off a cliff. And don't blame Acme for the reason you fell off the fucking cliff. Oh, look. He said Megan Thee Stallion twerked for Kamala. Well, so did Byron Donalds. He twerked for Trump. Or did we forget that he called him daddy? So basically, again, geopolitics. People catch strays. Byron Donald auditorily got molested by Trump. He got a head pat in Congress by a white man. Got to get that power. But okay. Trump gave out Bibles and binders to social media influencers, but you worried about Megan Thee Stallion, who got more money than most of MAGA. And she's a liar. But okay. If she was MAGA, she'd be the biggest artist in the world right now. Because y'all praise mediocrity on some level. But that's okay. Anyway, hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I try to be better next time. 3 o'clock tomorrow or 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, where we make fun of Joy Reid. You pick your live. This fool Carter says she don't got money like that. Okay, Carter, sure. She don't got money like that. You're right. We know it's tied up in the agency. We know she still got money more than most of MAGA. But okay, you're right. Sure. Anyway, y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.